This is Miss Andrea, and I want to talk about the preppers for a minute because I think they were right. So I watched a bunch of prepper videos during my personal COVID isolation, and I got a little freaked out. And I just started buying groceries. I filled in my upstairs pantry, I filled my basement pantry, and then I started spending like $100 a week, my normal budget, just to stay stocked up. So even with spending that 100 or maybe even sometimes 150, depending what I want, dollars a week, I've just been finding that it's become harder and harder to restock the items we're using, and I'm finding myself veering off my normal grocery list and actually buying luxuries I wouldn't really buy because lo and behold, right now the luxuries are cheaper than the everyday foods. So I'm stocking up on chai latte and Perrier instead of meat. When I used to spend $35 every time I did an Instacart, I find that I am now easily spending $50. So let's look at the problem. This is the problem. Since when does meat cost 8, 12, 15, $18 a pound for regular cuts? For pork butt, 12.42 for 4 hamburgers. It's easier to go to a high-end burger joint, and get burgers. Well, not a high end, but you know what I mean. Even the price of poultry has gone completely off the rails. Drumettes, $6.17 a pound. Wings, $14 a pound. This is enough to make a person a vegetarian. And then there's my all-time favorite thing, bacon. During March and April when COVID was just getting good, I started just buying 2 to 3 packs of bacon every time I sent for an Instacart, and it was still $2 to $3 a pack. Look at this price. It's averaging $7 a pack on sale. I'm so glad to be getting the Misfits vegetable and fruit boxes right now because I'm saving 40% off on fruits and vegetables. Um, but the prices of produce in stores is not bad. I believe this is Publix, but I also get things from Kroger. And as long as you stay to things in season, you're not going to do bad. So, I mean, if you're struggling to buy meat, maybe load up on fruits and vegetables right now. Bread prices aren't that bad, so this is an area where you can stock up. I don't like freezing bread, but it's something that people might want to consider for maybe the next month or two. But have you looked at the price of stuffing mix? Wow, I might be making bread, cutting it up, drying it out to make my stuffing this year. It's like $6 or $7 a bag. The price of pasta sauce is still really kind of good, especially the Hunt's canned pasta sauce. It is the same amount as in the jar and at $1 a can when it used to be like 88 cents. You can stock up a bunch. I bought 10 cans from Amazon this week. And what's pasta sauce without pasta? Um, Maybe 20 cents high on average, but this is another item where you can really stock up. So we've got produce, pasta, and sauce. Go out and grab that right now because with the price of everything so high, this is what we're going to be eating. So were the preppers right? Gosh, I think they were. Um, so please, if you haven't started stocking up food, go check out those lower priced items right away and get as much of them as you can afford to get. I mean, you have to use meat more sparingly, and I think the best way to use it is cut up in stews, sauces, and soups, so that'll go further. Get that produce while it's good, cook some of it, chop some of it up, and freeze it and get your pasta and your pasta sauces together. Also, I think rice is still reasonable. I haven't looked at the price of flour yet, but you can get that if you bake bread. But y'all be careful out there. Prices have gone berserk, and it probably won't get better till after the election. Your typical preppers are saying that it's gonna be bad long after the election, but I don't consider myself a prepper. I just consider myself a wise shopper, and that's what my sixth sense is telling me. I could be wrong. The preppers could be right about the long term issue. But in the meantime, protect yourself and make sure you have food in your house now.